The defeat of the team they support is only saddening for poor fans, because for the rich, the scoreboard doesn't really matter much. Perhaps you felt a bitterness inside when your team lost last week. I know this because I experienced the exact same thing. But I want to ask this. Did the men popping champagne in the luxury suites that night feel the same thing? No, because you experience football like a religion. For them, on the other hand, you are merely a walking wallet. Let's look at the 7 levels of a football fan and discuss what this loyalty actually means. Level 1. The illegal streamer. $0. You have no money at all. A cable subscription is a luxury for you, and a match package is a pipe dream. On match night, you stare at your phone screen, a freezing image, pop-up betting ads, the connection dropping every 2 minutes. Club owners call this theft. Perhaps it is. But let me also say this. If millions of people like you weren't talking about this game on the streets, that brand wouldn't be worth a single penny. You pay with your attention. That is exactly what clubs sell to their sponsors. Level 2. The season ticket holder. $1,000. You have a little money and you see yourself as a real fan. You renew your season ticket every year. You go to the matches in the rain, in the snow, even if the team plays abysmally. You think you are the heart of the club, but the management sees you differently, a predictable source of income. It is your automatic bank payments that matter, not your chants. They forge an emotional bond with you so that you repeat the same action every year. This is not loyalty. This is a ruthless habit. Level 3. The merchandise consumer. $5,000. You want to wear your team's colors on you. The home kit, the away kit, the training jacket, the special edition shoes. You buy them all. Perhaps it is a trivial price for you, a few $1,000s in total. But think about this. None of the logos on that jersey are the club's logo. They are the logos of betting companies, crypto platforms, and international banks. You are paying money to advertise them. You are a walking billboard. And I think the most interesting part is that you're doing this by choice. Level 4. The tourist fan. $20,000. You would buy a season ticket for another country's club simply because its players are very good. You don't really know much about the club's history, but you want to be in the stadium to watch those players live. You buy a ticket from another country, you fly over, you select the VIP package, you take photos. Tension. That team's local fans hate you because people like you have driven up the ticket prices. The club's management, on the other hand, loves you. The money you spend in a single hour is more than their 10-year season tickets. You are not watching a match. You are consuming an experience by watching the star players. That is the difference. Level 5. The corporate sponsor. $500,000. You no longer buy tickets to watch the matches. As a sponsor, you buy the naming rights to the stadium. There is no need for you to buy the club's jersey. You are putting your logo on that jersey. When the team scores a goal, 80,000 people unknowingly scream the name of your company. And if your company has recently acquired a somewhat bad reputation, this club's crowd comes in handy. Your luxury suite turns into a negotiating table. You do not care about the score. There are vested interests, there are seats of power, there are connections. Level 6, the board member, $50 million. You bought a minority stake. You are in the luxury suite on match day, smiling at the cameras, but you feel absolutely nothing inside. You do not care about the trophy. You care about the revenue share from European tournaments. To you, the players are mere products whose value fluctuates, while the fans are a predictable stream of revenue. You are inside the system, and you are the one running the system. At this level, football is not a sport, it is a source of income. Level 7, the Global Consortium, $5 billion. You are no longer an ordinary human being. You are the owner of a massive, faceless conglomerate managing billions of dollars. The fans' glorious, century-old history is merely a 0.1% portfolio diversification in the Excel spreadsheet in your offshore accounts. You do not care in the slightest about who won the Sunday Derby. You don't even know the rules of football. The game you play is not on the grass. You play at the table of global real estate monopolies and billion-dollar broadcasting rights. When the team disgraces itself on the field and suffers massive losses, the fans are devastated. But you couldn't care less, because that $100 million loss is nothing more than a flawless legal shield, custom designed to zero out the taxes of your other giant corporations. The tens of thousands in the stands are ready to die for this crest. You, on the other hand, sell this religion of theirs to another fund with a 5-minute phone call and forget the club's name before you even sit down for lunch. Right now, somewhere, a 16-year-old kid is staring at a cracked screen of his phone. He is watching his team's defeat on a pirated stream that keeps freezing, with ads popping up from every side, and he is crying. He believes his heart is truly broken. What he doesn't know is this: the men in the VIP boxes aren't even watching the match. They're thinking about the money that will go into their pockets. They do not care about the score on the pitch, because the real game is not played with a ball, it is played with money. To those billionaires, the kids' tears are not a tragedy. They are proof that the illusion they built works perfectly flawlessly. The champagne glasses were filled long before the referee even started the match, because the real losers in the football industry are the ones who think football is just a game and the ones who actually care about this game. So where do you stand in this system?